Hello Calderdale, I'm Dan Sutherland, the leader of your council. And whilst nothing will take the pain away from the dreadful result in last night's football, here are a few wins from this week's cabinet meeting that might just go some way to cheering you all up. Firstly, we've made a major change. Christmas is coming early for Calderdale, seems strange to talk about it in this sunny weather, but we are reopening the tips, the household waste recycling centres, 7 days a week by Christmas. That's a promise that we're making to you. People have been calling for it all over Calderdale. We've seen the queues, we've seen the fly tipping. It's about time we reopen those tips, and that's one big step forward that we're making. Number 2, we promised that we would do all in our power to tackle the awful issue of child sexual exploitation. And this cabinet have made this a top priority. We are setting up our own work to investigate, to hear the voice of survivors, and to make sure that lessons are learned and we do everything we can to stop these crimes being committed again in our area. The third win, another popular call that many people have asked for, is dealing with our roads. So we've got some big long-term plans to change how we deal with our roads in Calderdale, but as a first step, we're doubling the amount of money that is spent on fixing potholes. And alongside the money, we are looking at new techniques to make sure that the fixes actually last. Fourth win, the Shay. As you know, there were previously plans to sell the Shay. We've taken on this issue straight away to find a new solution. And we announced on Monday that we are entertaining 3 offers from committed local people who want to see a community-based outcome for the Shay. We're open to other people coming forward. We've set out a timeline for when we're going to take on and look at those offers, but be assured the Shay will be staying in community ownership, and we will see the investment to make that a top-class sports ground and make sure professional sports keep being played in Calderdale. And the 5th one, this is about protecting our green spaces. So as you know, the local housing plan puts at risk many of our green spaces, green belt land across Calderdale. We need to make sure that houses are built in the right place, and we need the right type of housing. So in preparation for next year's review of the local plan, we set up a cross-party group that are going to put in the time and the effort to fight for you, fight for your green spaces, and fight for the future of Calderdale.